Luxembourg's central and landlocked position makes her a natural headquarters for international organizations. It was here that in 1950, Europe's coal and steel community set up the offices of its High Commission, grouping together the coal, iron and steel industries of France, Germany, Belgium, Italy, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg. One common production unit and one common market.
Hallo? Hallo, Roma? Roma? Pronto? Laut autoriteit.
Associated in this work with Britain, the CSC also maintains its own information services to record the advances that are being achieved by this unique act of cooperation. In 1950, the community's president tapped the first batch of truly European steel mixed from Dutch, French, and German iron ore and fired in a Luxembourg furnace. From its own highly efficient steelworks, Luxembourg turns out 3 million tons of steel a year, a total that makes this small country the 7th steel producer in the world. One Luxembourg worker in 3 finds a well-paid job in this steel industry that supplies customers in a dozen countries. Number 1 buyer is neighbor Belgium, linked to Luxembourg since 1922 by an economic union. 10 years ago, the Netherlands joined Belgium and Luxembourg to form Benelux, 3 nations united in a single international market. In the same spirit, the coal and steel community has already ended customs control over steel, iron, and coke along 6 frontiers. This facilitates vital imports of German coke needed by Luxembourg, as well as smaller quantities from the mines of the Netherlands. Coke from the Netherlands and Luxembourg iron ore. A practical example of Benelux cooperation resulting in steel ordered by Belgium. The local iron mines also supply a valuable byproduct, potash fertilizer, used extensively in the rich and varied agriculture of Luxembourg. One unique contribution of Luxembourg industry is the design and prefabrication of steel structures. Built in Luxembourg, these ready-made buildings, cranes, and bridges are taken apart again for shipping out to the final sites where they can be reassembled like giant toys. In the very center of the country, this skill with steel is being used on a project that will remain within Luxembourg. New 800-foot radio masts of ultra-modern design for an international radio and television station. Here, as in all her industries, Luxembourg practices what is probably the most liberal employment policy in Europe. Foreign workers are welcomed and guaranteed the same high living standards and social welfare benefits as Luxembourg workers.
Goed zo, ophouden!